The Zaxby Heart of Dallas Bowl, Washington versus Southern Miss. Mike?
Give me Washington to win this one. Southern Miss, they kind of were sloppy against West Kentucky.
Yeah.
I gotta go Washington. Playing the Pac-12, so it's a very hard conference to get wins in. So I gotta go with
You know, I think the differences between conferences, like the lower conferences and the bigger conferences, is closing over the last couple of years. And I think it's becoming more and more evident if you look at, what, like Temple being ranked and these other schools like Louisiana Tech and Western Kentucky. I think that's what's happening right now. I think there might be a pendulum switching coming into college football for the next 10 to 15 years, which will be really interesting to see how that goes. But I think Southern Miss will be able to pull off an upset against Washington. I think, I know I've been kind of thinking optimistic here, but I think sometimes in the bowl games you get matchups like this and it really shocks you how the outcome is. So let me give you Southern Miss. There's one or two or three bowl games that you look at and you're like, what just happened? And I think that might be one of them.
Yeah.
Indiana versus Duke in the New Era Pinstripe Bowl.
See, this will be more of a good basketball game to watch.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But give me the Indiana Hoosiers winning this game. Duke kind of slipped. After that, North Carolina lost. They kind of just lost it. I mean, I would too. Even though North Carolina's a great school, but they rival game and they got beat. So I'm going to go with Indiana.
I agree with you. I think Indiana, they've been able to get on fire lately. Duke kind of slipped at the North Carolina game, which I was going to pick Duke, but I think Indiana is the better team this time around. Give me Indiana Hoosiers to win the game. To win the New Era Pinstripe Bowl. Camping World Independence Bowl, Tulsa versus Virginia Tech. Mike?
It's Virginia Tech. Tulsa's pretty decent for Virginia Tech. Like I said, it's in ACC, yes, and still, I have to go Virginia Tech.
I got Virginia Tech winning this one too. I don't think Tulsa's going to have enough to be able to pull it off. And I think this is Frank Beamer's last game as Virginia Tech's head coach.
It is, and they just barely got into against Virginia. Against Virginia. They just barely got in there.
Well,
they
did what they needed to do, so that's good for them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Foster Farms Bowl, UCLA versus Nebraska. Who you got, Mike?
Give me Nebraska to win this. Even though UCLA did beat USC and UCLA been having a good season, I think Nebraska's going to cross the win. I kind of call it an upset. Give me Nebraska.
Disagree. I think UCLA is going to pick up the win here. Nebraska's 5-7. They barely lucked into this. If it wasn't for APR deciding anything, then they might not have actually got into this thing. So, give me UCLA. Give me the Bruins. The Military Bowl, Pittsburgh versus number 21 Navy. Who you got, Mike?
Well, Navy plays Army this week, and that's going to be a pretty interesting game if you ask me.
Yep.
If you haven't seen Navy's new uniforms for the team and their helmets, look at how good it's amazing.
It looks good. I like it. I just seen it on Instagram.
I got to go with Navy winning. So Keenan Reynolds is a great quarterback. And I think he's going to have a good game against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I wouldn't sleep on him, but I got to go with Navy. And I just want to pick my Army-Navy game real quick.
All right, go ahead.
I go with Army. Every year, Army. Beat Navy.
Well, I'm going to pick that game too. I got Navy knocking off Army, and in this one, I got Navy knocking off Pittsburgh. So, give me Navy to win this, the midshipman. All right, Quick Lane Bowl, Central Michigan versus Minnesota. Who you got, Mike?
Give me that Golden Gophers of Minnesota.
Interesting. I got Central Michigan winning this. I'm like, Central Michigan hasn't been good for the last couple of years. And I'm like, this year's kind of a different thing in college football where you got the lower teams, like you said earlier, Mike, coming in here and actually stealing some of the thunder from the bigger schools. So, give me Central Michigan. I think they'll continue the trend. I think I picked against all the 5-7 schools, just to let y'all know. Because I don't think they really deserve to be in the bowl games, to be honest. I think if you're 5-7, you don't deserve to be in there. So, let's see. Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Cal versus Air Force. Mike?
You're in California. Bears. I watched Air Force play. They're good team and everything, but going against Cal, I don't see them getting out a win. See, I don't know. I'm not the best college football expert as y'all can tell. But some of these matchups, like you guys said, just don't seem right to me, in my opinion. The Pac-12 going against a team from the Mountain West. I mean, even though I think Air Force may have won the Mountain West Championship, I'm not too sure on that one. I know they played a championship game. But to play a team like Cal is kind of, I just don't see it all that fair.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got so many bowl games now. I think that's kind of what the issue comes into.
I mean, it's not necessarily nothing they could do. I mean, they could maybe do less bowl games, but I mean,
I think we're at a point.
It's still going to be the same, but like I said, that's just, it don't, maybe Air Force is a good team and they could beat Cal. And Cal hasn't been all that great this year, I do understand, but still playing in the Pac-12, not being so great, but still making a bowl game says a lot, because the Cal-12 still has some good schools. I mean, the lower schools like Washington or Washington State, they made it to a bowl game. Colorado's probably a worse team, and that's that's your worst team, and that's saying something, because I said Washington or Washington State made a bowl game. So it just don't make no sense to me. But hey,
that's the system you got. I don't think they're going to get rid of any bowl games anytime soon. Either they're going to drop the win-loss record to 5 games to get into a bowl game, which I think would be really sad to see that happen, because it all comes down to one thing. Money is what makes these games and these matchups get sold very well. This is in Fort Worth, Texas, but you think Cal's going to probably travel well over there. Air Force, they might, because they haven't really had much of a bowl games. And I think Air Force went to a bowl game last year, if I remember right, but it's just weird. Some of these matchups, like you said. So I got Cal winning this one, though. All right, here's a very interesting game. Russell Athletic Bowl. Number 10, North Carolina versus number 18, Baylor. Mike?
You know, this is a game I'm always watching for some reason, the Russell Bowl. It seems it seems like I watch it every year. I'm going to go with North Carolina. They're the hot team. Yes, they lost to Clemson. But I'm not too sure that they probably could have beat Clemson. I'm not saying they would have, but the option was that they were there to win it, and the refs blew another call in the ACC.
Yep.
I said, I for no reason have no way to cheer on North Carolina. I'm nowhere near a North Carolina fan. I don't hate them by any means, but I don't like them. So it takes a lot for me to actually say that the refs messed up that call.
It was very. They need to look at that, the ACC in the offseason about their refs, because.
I mean, so in my opinion, I think North Carolina's still on a hot streak, even though they lost to Clemson, which is not saying much for the one team to Clemson. I got to go to North Carolina beating Baylor. Baylor has just been on a slump. They lost to Texas, given that they were on their fourth-string quarterback, I think, who was actually a wide receiver.
Yeah,
and actually competed in that game. So actually, I was watching it, and I'm like, wow, Texas is that bad that they're actually letting the team with the fourth-string quarterback who hasn't played quarterback since high school, and now is a wide receiver in college, and they're about to beat them. Like I said, Baylor it's just not their fault, so I'm going to go to North Carolina.
I got North Carolina. The quarterback situation scares me with Baylor, so give me the Tar Heels. The Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl, Nevada versus, or how people in Nevada call them Nevada. Because if I remember right, last year we were at on. Where did we go last year when we met them people, Mike? I think we were on the Riverwalk.
No, we're in the mall in New Orleans.
We were on the Riverwalk, right? Yep. In New Orleans last year for the New Orleans Bowl. We were there for that weekend. And we had to go from Nevada or Nevada. I don't know where you're from, but they said everybody pronounces it wrong. It's Nevada, not Nevada. I'm like, what? So, I mean, is there a real clarification? Maybe we should go contact the dictionary, Oxford.
Maybe we should go try to dig up the founders of Nevada or Nevada.
Yeah, Juicy's back on the show here. Let me merge y'all. Welcome back, Juicy.
Hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, we're still back on the air. We still got
Not back on there.
yeah, we're still on the air here.
Quick.
And you know what the crazy thing is? Juicy must have a sixth sense when it comes to LSU because that's our next game we're going to pick after we pick this one. So who you got, Mike? Colorado State or Nevada? Or Nevada?
Who's Nevada playing?
Colorado State.
Give me Colorado State. Give me the Rams.
The Rams. All right. Juicy, who you got?
Colorado State, Nevada. Give me the Rams as well.
All right. I agree with both of y'all. I got Colorado State winning this. And back to my story, Nevada or Nevada. Yeah, we met those people there, and they were like, "Oh, you're calling Nevada wrong. Everybody says it's wrong. Nevada, it's Nevada." And I'm like, "Really? That's very interesting."
Yeah, I mean,
Nevada.
it is. I mean, I guess some people call Louisiana Louis. They say, I mean, no matter where it goes, somebody's going to pronounce the name wrong, but we just...
They call New Orleans wrong, too.
I mean, you know what? We just might as well go to Nevada. In case you couldn't see, I was doing air quotes when I said that, because I don't know if that's... we should go over there and ask, survey like 1,000 people and say, hey, what is it? Whatever they say it is, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think the people that actually live over there, now don't ask tourists because they're wrong. They're going to more than likely be wrong. I mean, that's what it is. Louisiana is the way we say Louisiana. Louisiana means Louis' land, so, which is King Louis of France, but that's a whole nother episode we could do. Have a discussion on that if y'all want to.
That's a whole other subject in sports.
Yeah, well, not really sports, history. Let's get, okay. You know, we're veering off track. Let me get back.
Sports channel, not a history channel.
Yeah, well, if we got Tales from the Fishbowl, we could do it on too, but nevertheless, let's drop it right here and get on to this next game here. The Advocare V100 Texas Bowl, number 22 LSU versus Texas Tech. Mike, who you got?
It's a tough one. I'm going to go with LSU on this one. They beat Texas. They beat Texas A&M. I think they can beat Texas Tech.
All right, Juicy.
I agree with Mike on this one. Yeah, I don't think it's a tough choice, though. I mean, well, I think it's a tough choice. Don't get me wrong. I think it's going to be a good game, but I don't see it happening. I think Texas Tech has had a good season, but I think LSU is going to pull this off the line. I think LSU is a sizable favorite in this game anyway. Give me the Tigers. Give me the Bayou Business.
Wait, who you picked, Mike?
I picked LSU to win.
Oh, okay. Well, the way I was sounding made it sound like you're picking Texas Tech.
No. I think Texas Tech's going to put a great game up against LSU, in my opinion, because I said Texas A&M's a better team, but
I think Texas Tech's offense is going to shred LSU's defense, to be honest with both of y'all. Because LSU's defense has been very suspect this year against offenses that have a lot of capability. But I think LSU's going to win this game, though. I don't think Texas Tech can stop them on defense, to be honest with y'all. Leonard Fournette, I think LSU's got a better line, which I think at the end of the day is going to wear Texas Tech out to where they won't be able to stop LSU. So give me the Bayou Bengals of LSU. All right. This game, I was battling back and forth, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't pick one of these teams. Birmingham Bowl, Auburn versus Memphis. Mike?
That's really interesting because Memphis beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss is going to beat Auburn. I'm going to go with Memphis to probably upset.
Yeah, who you got, Juicy?
I don't think this is really going to be too much of an upset, to be honest with you. I think Memphis is going to win this game. I mean, after they beat Ole Miss did this year, I don't see how you call that an upset. Give me Memphis.
I got Memphis winning this game over Auburn. They already beat an SEC school, so that you can't say the SEC is the top dog here or whatever. So in Memphis, I got Memphis winning this game over Auburn.
Hello?
What, Juicy?
Hey, I can't hear you. Hello?
Oh, you driving or something?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.